Hello again, sports fans. Welcome to your Week 11 WGFP 3-minute update. 3 minutes starting now. So last week was a lot of fun. Clemson actually had 2 wins in a row with just a major beatdown of Georgia Tech. Michigan, without Harbaugh in tow, makes its way to Penn State and has a convincing win. So honestly, their first victory over a team that anybody's ever heard of this year. Tennessee, man, went in on what should have been a down Missouri team. Not so much. They absolutely got whipped on that one. Georgia going in and taking a little bit of umbrage at the higher ranking of Ohio State, decided to make their case over a really dominating win over Ole Miss, which also saw the return of Brock Bowers, which made everybody excited. And meanwhile, while everybody else was asleep, North Carolina and Duke continued to play and play and play in an overtime thriller that I heard about the next day, like everybody else. But it was terrific. So congrats to those Dukies. So what did that do? Well, it meant Shayna with a 100% 13 out of 13, which I'm pretty sure is the first one of the season. There were 2 upsets, so it's not like she picked all favorites. So great job, Shayna. Congratulations. However, the number 2 spot was pretty crowded. Lowell, Rick, and Renee all had 90. So it was right back. So apparently there's everybody that lives within a half mile of Lake Tuscaloosa scored the exact same thing. But it was a great week. Quick cautionary tale. You may be wondering what happened with Beth Ann's picks. Well, she made her picks, but apparently didn't hit save or didn't hit submit because the auto picks were not her friend. And actually, as you saw, she lost points on Alabama, lost points on a couple others, and that certainly hurt her for the week a little bit. But she was able to at least make changes on some of those later games. Didn't allow any changes on any games that had already started. But for the games that afternoon, let her make 2 changes on that. So brutal lesson, but always check and make sure your picks made it in. So season to date, that pushes Rick up to the top with Mindy and Andy close behind. And if I were to list them all, only 9 points are separating all top 6 places. At the bottom, it's also a super tight race because Luke at 8:19, Richard at 8:17, Haley holds on to number 1 at 8:13, but if you look at that actually and going up about 3 more places, there's not a lot of separation. So what has continued the theme of the year, one good week can make all the difference. Damn it. I'm going to go a little bit over. Sorry. I'm blaming it on Beth Ann. So the Ronin leaderless Mississippi State will be playing Southern Miss. We've got... where's the rest of them? There we go. North Texas versus Tulsa in a 3-7 face-off. Carolina goes to Clemson to try to stop the roll of Dabo. Maybe a tough shot, but we'll see. Good luck, Carolina. Meanwhile, the crosstown rivals USC and UCLA should have a great game. Georgia on what should have been a really solid game. They got to go into Knoxville. And especially after last week, I just don't see them having a real problem against the Volunteers. Meanwhile, a frustrated Oregon State that believes they deserve more recognition goes against a Washington that at 10-0, everybody does believe is really over-recognized. So with that, we really will say goodbye. Thanks for the extra time. Get your picks in, hit submit, double check, and y'all all have a great week. See you later.